Hello and welcome to another episode of Malt Magic and More, where Monday's session was pure chaos. I just hope the adrenaline is wore off enough for us to have a coherent conversation on the After the Show. Obviously, the adrenaline had not worn off because I couldn't get the intro out.
Yeah.
It has not worn off. No. But I don't understand. It's been 2 days, Danny.
Yes, I'm just wearing the same t-shirt.
Yeah, all of us are. It's continuity. So.
Yeah, I just want to keep it going. It's fine. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. That's all good. It's all good.
Boy.
What an episode! Holy shit!
What happened? What happened? I mean,
well, technically we all died.
Yes.
Then me and Kirik really died.
Yes.
But then just Kirik died. As a last-ditch effort, I doled out 100 odd points of damage. Kirik doled out 100 odd points of damage, and then just went, "See ya," and left for the other world.
Yeah.
Literally.
It was literally a Raven Queen take the wheel moment.
Yeah.
It was cool as fuck.
That was amazing, guys. Like, seriously,
if it was
everything.
D&D Beyond, and I didn't get 2 natural 20s in a row.
Yeah.
If D&D Beyond didn't have a game log, you would think I was cheating.
It wasn't.
This is twice this has happened now. We had the encounter with the Eladrin, where everybody else was out, just under, fighting for his life. Nat 20, Nat 20, Nat 20. Tonight, when all comes down to it, and Ander needs to deliver the damage, double Nat 20s.
So you managed to do that. Samar managed to do essentially a nat 20 by doing the Path of the Grave.
That potion, fucking hell.
That potion, and also again thanks to Samar and Kirik, but also the unbelievable wild magic meant that I effectively also had my nat 20, and
yeah,
I can't believe that we've all managed to do that on the same creature.
Are you
pretty crazy? Yeah,
maximum power now.
Crazy.
Sorry.
Are you glad I gave you the potion of maximum power now?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was since turn... Well, really since, after turn 1, I was like, we're going to have to deal some serious damage to this guy. So I was thinking... I'm going to hit him with a Inflict Wounds and with a Path of the Grave. But, I just couldn't get to him.
Yeah.
We just got thrown around.
Yeah, I was just going to say that I'm sure that the rest of you guys feel the same, right? My battle tactics and what I was planning to do changed every single, not even round, but turn. It
seemed to me like right at the beginning you had one idea and then everything just went out the window. There was no plan. Literally. Nobody was doing anything. Because I was just there I'm going to kill you all in 4 rounds.
Yeah.
If somebody doesn't get their shit together here.
But that was it. It was right. Okay, so attack the thing in front of me, then get away because I'm an owl, right? Then, okay, big bad. That's what I do. Let's go for it. I then got shunted away. I'm now close to the orb. We know that the orb broke easily last time. Fine. That's what we're here for. Let's just try and get it. Kept trying on that, and I was stuck on the fact that I couldn't get anywhere near anything for ages. And then...
I think that was the thing with this particular enemy, is that its abilities meant you're not getting close to anything for a while.
No.
So we had difficult terrain, we were prone all the time, he kept throwing us to the other side of the room.
Yeah.
And the only ranged attacker in the group had 5 arrows left. So I couldn't... I didn't want to spaff them.
Yeah.
I didn't want to use them all.
Yeah.
So then,
And then again, it was just right, you guys are down. Hail Mary, a small Dargon is going to run towards the most enormous dude in the world.
Fucking tiny Dargon is probably the funniest fucking image I had in my head all game.
Yeah. Just like a little minion, just running.
Well, I think, Danny, you said it. It's like Chucky.
Yeah. It's fucking Chucky.
Like Mini-Me.
Like one of the Gorgonites from Toy Soldiers movie.
Yeah. just hauling ass at this 15-foot wide, 20-foot tall creature. You know.
I tell you what though, when I didn't half feel like Neo from the Matrix, like the chosen one, when I was like 2 natural 20s in a row.
Yeah.
I was absolutely buzzing.
Danny, that was absolutely amazing. And yeah, just to see...
There's Anders' moment.
Yeah, to see that was absolutely sensational.
It's kind of been a little bit of Anders' arc, I think, that one.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of discoveries for Anders.
At the other end of it.
Absolutely.
I was on 2 failed death saves.
Oh, man.
Absolutely.
There was a point in the combat because there was like, in a way, it was weird because in a way, like getting all the spell slots back was more. It wasn't a hindrance because obviously, like I got to do a lot of stuff, but because I had my idea planned at the very beginning, like after watching the session and getting ready for today, I had a plan because there was a spell I was going to cast, very specific. But again, I needed to get to him, and I just couldn't get to him. And when I realized that, like, this is gonna take a while, and then Spirit Guardians went down immediately, so like it could
I shit myself when that happened.
Yeah, and having done that, I was like, I need to get to the guy.
Totally different fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Like if it stayed up for like a turn, one more turn, like it would have been completely different.
Yeah.
Can we get a amen for the fucking wild magic though?
Wild magic saved our ass. I'm not going to lie,
It's
it
my
really
favourite
did
thing.
in every single way. It gave us HP, it gave us special abilities, it obviously gave us all of new lives, and it
gave us a duplicate,
and it cast sleep on Big Bad.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it fucked you over right at the beginning.
Well, yeah, it also did that. But if you'd have rolled a 4 or not, or a 6 or a 3,
can you imagine that? Rolling a D4 4 rounds as an owl. Man.
Well, it would have been 3, so it's a D4 minus 1.
Oh, okay.
So the minimum was 1, the maximum was 3.
Still,
so a lot of things fell our way because you could have put sleep on anybody when you rolled the dice. You could have been an owl for loads of rounds.
I could have put sleep on Dargon.
Yeah.
I could have put sleep on Dargon on that turn.
I was thinking you should pick me, and when you did the second time, I was like, yeah, if this kills me, I'm happy with it. That second time that you had to choose someone, because it was like, yeah, I would have picked me. I would have done.
Yeah, I could have done those random checks by myself because it did say choose a random creature.
Yeah.
Where's the fun in that? I'll make you guys check.
Make a sweat.
I was also like, I was really annoyed at the beginning of combat because I thought I had a spell prepared. And I didn't because I was like, because I remember last time we had a long rest, I was like, because I knew I wasn't going to be here, I was thinking I don't want to put something in here that the guys don't know what it is, and I don't want to spoil it either because I knew you'd be able to see my. So I thought I had that spell, and I was like, oh, that spell is going to be really good right now, and then it wasn't. I was like, fuck. But I went with the Spirit Guardians, which then didn't stay up for long, which was annoying.
But Temple Shift. Amazing.
Temporal Shunt.
And Dimension
Temporal Shunt was the first one was pretty good. The second
and
one
Dimension Door
completely. But
yes, but it was still awesome.
I also thought the second one, even if he'd made the save, he had legendary resistance, so he was just gonna. But that wasn't really a factor because
that
we
amazed me
weren't,
actually. So
attacking it.
I only had to burn through 1 legendary resistance.
Yeah.
It had 6 spells that it could use. 3 spells that it could use twice a day, and I used 2 of them. Mainly because one of them's fucking pointless. Say again?
Could I have used Ring of Counter spell then at some point?
Yep. Chain Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, Chain Lightning was the one that was. As soon as you said it's gonna go for 1, and then I was like, oh no, that's a really high spell, and it's really bad.
Yeah.
Shit. Because I've recently used that spell to kill some players. So.
Oh dear. I'm just going to point out that
he boasts.
Sadistic smile on your face when you said it as well.
Yeah.
Me
it was
literally sweating that I was about to kill 4 players.
Nah, it's fine.
I was definitely ready for campaign 2 though.
Oh, there was.
It
got to a point. Yeah. It got to a point on Monday. I was like, oh, okay, so I have my backup character. Like I I'm ready to go, because it was as soon as I rolled a natural 1, I was like, there's no way. That's done.
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself though, like, this, like you said, this was a bit of an under arc. If I was to have died here, I'm like, well, it would have been a waste of time. We've just discovered what his real name is. He's finally getting into the swing of him, taking the mantle, and then, oh fuck, he's dead. Cheers.
D&D, shit happens.
Yeah.
Not every hero
Also,
survives.
what do we about the message that the source gave us? So we've destroyed 1. There's 2 left. It does say.
Well, that's not what it says.
It says one succumbed, 2 remain.
2 remain.
We are the source, which to me is we've got rid of 1. There's 2 more to go.
Yeah.
I read that as there's 1 more orb to go, but there is 1 person that didn't actually become an orb. That's how I like read it. One of them succumbed in the sense of like went to the dark side or something.
2 remain.
And 2 remained like bastions of good or something.
Right, so hang on. You're saying that the one we spoke to. Sorry, Danny, you carry on, because that might change everything.
So the next, well, actually following on from that, he says, "We are the source. Without us, there is nothing." But do you think then he was imprisoned by the other 2? But then he said it's not important, and that was the truth, and that would have been important if the other 2 were.
Yeah, but without us, like. I don't know. It's weird. Like maybe this is a little bit of Kirik. Maybe this is a little bit of Kirik talking, but like they're not gods. So without us, there is nothing. It's like press X to doubt. Like
it's quite it's quite contradictory though, because then it says without us there is nothing, but then it says we create, we destroy, you decide.
Yeah.
Does that mean I decide what happens when I destroy them, or we decide to destroy them or not?
Well, that's the question.
Yeah.
Do you decide to destroy them, or leave them, or create them, or do you use the power you're given to destroy or create? They both have the power to do either one.
Yes. If only 2 remain.
I love being ambiguous.
That gets rid of the 4 elements theory. If there's only 2 left.
Yes, but you say there's only two left. So are we saying that one that was succumbed is the one that we spoke to, or did we actually speak to one of the ones that didn't succumb? 2 remain. There were two of them remained. One of them is the one we've just spoken to. Another one remained, right? But the other one has succumbed to like evil powers.
That's theory. There's also the possibility that the one that succumbed is the Soulforge dude.
Yes, and also the fact that and we did speak about we've also got 3 kings. So did 1 succumb and 2 remain?
But if the Soulforge dude is one of the dudes who succumbed, he was in a gang of wizards with Lion Boy. I can't remember his name now. Ethereal.
Okay. Yeah.
Ethereal.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
That doesn't play out, because then either Ethereal is way more powerful than we thought.
Well, it could be.
Yeah, it could be a level 20 wizard. So
somebody else remains. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm wondering if because the Soulforge was not. It was not as powerful as this thing.
No,
and it was his own doing. So I'm thinking, I'm thinking if it's someone that's heard about this and is trying to recreate it or something. And then obviously, because he said that the experiment went wrong, that he was trapped by accident. So I wonder if it's someone that was trying to replicate something, and it just went too far, and there was an accident, and the soul just got stuck. Or he put himself there because the body was dying. There's all sorts of theories that could be used. Because he did want a body. That was the thing. He did want a body.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did want to get back out of it.
He essentially made himself immortal by putting himself in that orb, but then didn't realise the
he went into he went into cryo basically.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
So if the warning was the message, he also said he gave me a gift, which was, I'm assuming, when he touched my chest. Do you think it's the spark thing that'll bring me back to life again if I die?
No, I think it's going to be way more sort of subtle than that, if that makes sense. It's just like
is a boon.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a brilliant theory that has literally gone out of my head while we were talking, and it's so annoying.
It's the level up.
Dave solved the whole story, and it's gone.
It's gone. Yeah, I farted and it went
Actually,
out.
yes, leveling up. Because
leveling
I need your two's. I need your two's advice. Now
right, go on then.
Up.
Do that. See if it makes me remember what the hell I was going to talk about before.
My option is level 9 Scout Rogue, which means I'll get an extra 10 feet of movement.
Ooh.
Superior mobility.
Okay, but you move very often, and sometimes you use your steady aim, so that would negate it most of the time. But carry on.
However, does your sneak attack go up on level 9?
Yes, and I get a 5d6 for the sneak attack instead of 4d6.
Okay,
yeah,
ding, ding, ding.
I should have led with that. I should have led with
you
that.
should have done,
6th level Bard, I get Counter Charm, which means I can stop you being charmed or frightened.
Nice.
I also get a Bardic College feature, which is Unfailing Inspiration. So if you use your Inspiration die and still fail, you get to keep it and use it again.
Wow.
And I get an extra 3rd level spell slot, which means nothing to Kirik. That's like child's play. He uses 3rd level spells to make a toast. And
Kirik just fucking shits them for...
Yeah. This is like... It gives 3rd level spells to strippers instead of dollar bills.
Yeah.
And then I also get an extra spell. So I get an extra spell and an extra 3rd level spell slot. So it's got to be 6th level Bard, isn't it?
I actually I just checked during that whole combat. I used no 3rd level or lower spell slots.
Yeah.
And yet the 2nd level slow did do something.
3rd level slow.
Yeah.
Third level
slow.
Third level slow.
Slow is great.
So actually,
an extra use of slow. That's
it's 6th level Bard, then, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
I was going to say, Bothrid got bugger all regardless of which way he went. It was like advanced or improved wild shape if he went druid, but he's already got that from circle forms anyway, so there's no point, and it's an ability score improvement.
Hang about. I also get universal speech with the College of Eloquence. I can speak.
Is that
Bard?
My speech is intelligible to any creature, so it spells where they have to hear and understand me. It doesn't matter what language I speak.
Is that Bard?
Yep.
Bard.
I'd say the more you describe this, I think the group's decided.
Yeah. Does your bardic inspiration go up at level 5 or level 6?
No. It doesn't. It goes to a D10 at level 10.
10.
Jesus. So you get either 10 more feet of movement, which is pretty good to get you in a situation or out of a situation.
For disengage, if I wanted to disengage.
Yeah. And an extra D6 damage was pretty sweet. Or you get a load of like utility mostly stuff, and an extra spell slot, which is pretty great. And you get to add an extra spell. Yeah, I think Bard is the one to go with.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I suppose it depends on like what you feel like Ender is at story-wise. It feels like it was very Bard stuff happening. It was very much like, about discovering family and all that. Yeah.
I think that's just for steady aim and sneak attack, right?
Steady aim and sneak attack is really the only rogue things I use now. And disengage, bonus action disengage.
And you got a fancy dagger
None
now
of which
as
you
well,
need an extra level in rogue for, right?
Say that again.
I said none of which you need an extra level in rogue for, do you?
No, the only thing would be if I disengaged out of range of somebody who can move 30 feet. But I think as well, as Ander is recognising himself more as the king, his eloquence and his performance is going to, his charisma and performance is going to increase, which is all bad, isn't it?
Yeah, you're not going to be a hidden guy with a cape over your head. You're going to be standing there.
No. I'm going to be more centre stage.
You're going to be Michael Bublé standing on the top of that stage in the O2. Yeah.
I think yes. I think Bard. That sounds fun.
Not that it was a question, but I have obviously decided fighter.
No way.
I know, but it's a shock, isn't it? It's amazing. It's really surprising.
What did that get you?
Decided...
What did that get me? Well, that got me 2 additional manoeuvres to do. 2 additional.
Oh.
Do you get your third attack yet?
Yeah. I also get my third attack.
Do you? Oh my god.
Worth it.
Yeah, just by the way, I can attack a third time. It's fine. Yeah.
Which means you can technically attack 6 times.
6 times.
Use action search.
Fuck it.
No one should be allowed to attack.
No, sorry. I will also point out with the manoeuvring attack, if I pick the right one, I can also use a bonus action.
Attack as a bonus action?
Yeah, I can also throw a hand axe for a bonus action if I choose so.
This could be 3 attacks of Timiel's Wrath. Pulls out the blink hand axe. Blinks,
move somewhere else and attacks 3.
Can't do 2 bonus actions though, can you? So the attack would be a bonus action.
Yes, you're right.
And then you'd have to move next turn.
Yeah. No, because you have to do it.
I mean, it doesn't stop you.
Well, yeah, I was about to say it's not very good. So I might be looking at that one. But I have loads: ambush, brace, commander strike, commanding presence, disarming attack, distracting strike, evasive footwork, goading attack, grappling strike, lunging attack, menacing attack, parry, precision attack, pushing attack, quick toss. That's the one we were talking about. Sweeping attack, tactical assessment, and trip attack.
I was going to say quick toss sounds like something Ander does on a Wednesday night.
So are they all the ones that you've got or that you can choose from?
That I can choose from.
They're the ones you can choose.
So I'd have to pick 2 out of those ones to have permanently.
Your manoeuvres are like Kyric's spells. You've got a right commander to choose from.
I have. I've
pretty much. I mean, it is the spell
That's
of
the point.
Battle Master.
Yeah.
It's like...
So,
it's
go
like
on then, Samal. What's Kyric
key
got?
abilities. Oh, Kyric's going to go for his 3rd and potentially final fighter level.
Wow.
Which means he's going to get his subclass.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Which I want to reveal yet.
No. Let's save that.
Yes.
Okay.
But yes, he's going to get his subclass on fighter.
I'm going to roll a d10 for my HP.
Me too.
So while you're doing that, Bothrid took an extra level in Barbarian.
Nice.
His Constitution is now maxed.
Holy moly.
So he's got a +5 to Constitution. His Constitution saving throw is +10.
Yeah.
His HP has gone up to 166 max.
Nice.
Oh my god. Well, I need to roll a D8 for my HP.
Just remember, if you roll a 1, re-roll it.
Right.
An extra 6.
Go on.
Yeah.
You breaking 100?
Oh fuck.
Ball breaking.
Oh, I am with aid.
Right. I can't believe this, and I don't know how this happened. I think Bothrid snuck up on me, but Bothrid and I have
the Constitution.
Have exactly the same hit points now. I have 166 without aid, so.
Plus, he's rolling a d12 for hit points, so you know.
Yes.
Yeah, there is that.
Yeah, just that tiny little detail. It's fine.
So I need to add my manoeuvres, which I'll do some other time. But that's it.
I rolled a 7, so that's not bad at all.
That's more than me.
I need to now I'm all good at lying and performance, and I've now been able to add a proficiency. I've chose disguise kit. I need to buy a disguise kit because that's going to be handy.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I can infiltrate stuff a bit better now, especially because we've still got like the Serpent's Cloak gang, which I could try and infiltrate. There's a band of orcs that we're going to have to try and infiltrate at some point, or do away with.
So, Gindris and Remley have walked off.
Oh yeah. Well, they've even split up. And Remley said he was going to protect Gindris no matter what, and Gindris has fucked off as a dragon. Where's Remley going if he's going south?
Have they done what they meant to do? Got us here?
You think?
And has that been their mission? Have they now left? I'd just like to point out, right, we weren't meant to be here. So the other thing I was going to say was the cryptic clue that you've got would make a hell of a lot more sense if we'd already had the pieces we were meant to have in the first place.
Yes, it fucking would.
Thank you. Right, so there we go. Okay. We haven't got a clue what it means because what we're trying to do is solve the puzzle on page 57 and we haven't read the introduction yet. Right?
So we're trying to put the doors on an IKEA.
Well, that's the beauty of D&D, right?
Exactly, yes. We are holding the doors going, I'm sure this is meant to go onto something. Yeah. Beautiful analogy because, yeah, I hope we can naturally bring that in as to like have a sit down with the characters and go, okay, shall we do a bit of background research? Can we finally admit we're out of our depth?
Yes. I mean, I've also not been doing too much with Gindris specifically because, of course, yesterday Fizzband's released, and I've been waiting for that release to flesh out my draconic lore in the campaign because there's a whole bunch of shit going in there.
Yeah.
Can't wait for the Elder Brain Dragon.
The Elder Brain Dragon. There's the
that thing looks terrifying.
The other one? Beholder Drake.
Beholder Drake.
Beholder Drake. No, that just looks wrong.
But even things like the introduction of gem dragons. There's the Feywild Dragon, the Moonstone Dragon. There's so much shit going in, which I've just been sitting on, waiting to develop. To be honest. So yeah.
I would just like
to die, really, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah. I would just like to point out that now I have advantage on insight checks.
Like you need.
Like you fucking need it.
Yes.
Sorry, what is Kirik's passive insight up to now? It's got to be like 27.
It is 20. That's fine.
20.
Just
passive
20.
insight 20. Advantage on it. Oh my god. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So what are Kirik's hit points up to then?
Without aid, my hit points are 123.
Jesus.
We are level 14, guys. Hut spell. Level 14.
Yeah, but that tiny hut spell's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
You can take the tiny hut spell.
Nice, seriously clutch.
Long rest. Tiny hut spell's amazing.
Nice clutch.
We're just going to go in here.
Is that third level or second level?
Third level. 8-hour spell.
Yeah.
Leomund's tiny hut.
Yeah.
I'm clicking it. We're having it.
Yeah.
We're going to use that 8 times in this cave.
I mean, we are literally walking into a blizzard now. So.
Yeah.
No, I tell you what. And the reason it actually role plays into Ander learning it because he doesn't want to go back to the fucking land of the dead and have a kip like he did last time.
I mean, how amazing is that? That is completely spot on.
Off by yourself. I'm staying in this
How
hut.
can I very
much.
quickly avoid this situation? I know it's create a magical
I'm going
hut.
to sing us a hut.
It will sing us a hut. Oh, it's going to be like all... Oh, no, it's going to be all like clammy and dirty inside, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going
It's
to be,
I don't know,
it's going to be
it
red
depends on
velvet and, you know...
Yeah, it's going to sound like a wank sock. That's what it's gonna sound like.
Yeah. Well, Why did the sperm cross the road? I put the wrong socks on.
It's just a sock. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiny Hut's just a sock.
It's just a big condom.
Oh my god! I'm gonna have to get the most gross sound effects so that you say when you Kathleen.
I cannot wait for Ander to RP this out now. You need to come up with full description of what this hut is like.
I've heard this thing called a condom. I'm going to replicate it now.
Yeah.
No,
Has anybody played Fable with the very bad condoms you can get?
Yeah, oh yes, yeah.
Can't wait for Ander to be like, oh yeah, we just call this spell condom in Thiefscan.
Yeah. Because that is the only protective thing he knows of.
We call this diaphragm from where I come from.
The only time Ander goes into battle with a shield.
Oh god, it's all terrible.
Oh Jesus.
Oh dear.
Gosh.
So lots to look forward to. I'm just looking through Bothrid's abilities beyond level 14, because that's where we're at, which is nuts.
I can't believe it.
Level 14.
We've got a big boy pants on.
I need one more level for Bothrid, and we get brutal critical.
Oh man, that's unbelievable.
Oh,
that is unbelievable.
Make it happen.
Yeah.
I need a bowl so I can cast fucking Hero's Feast.
Yeah.
For the first time.
Can you do that now?
Well, you can get one because she's already cast it once.
Yeah. We need to go there.
So.
Well, as I say, the road is open once again to the Wardens.
I just need to go south. Get out of this cold.
No guidance.
Can we go on sabbatical, please, for a week or two? Because I need to read my tome of leadership to get my
shit to do.
To get my +1s for my charisma and everything. So
it makes your charisma up. Nice. Does that
my charisma score? Yeah. So it'll up my charisma score, which will up my spell DC and up all of my charisma skill abilities.
Does it up your maximum as well?
Let me tick it in my inventory and see what happens. It ups it to 20, yeah. From 18. My charisma score.
Yeah, maxes out.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, so we need to do that.
It's pretty good. I mean, it would make sense for Kirik as well to have a little bit of a downtime. Because it's a big change. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll help
subclass.
Decide on that. Decide where you're going.
As well, yeah. And it helps Dargon learn his new maneuvers.
I was going to say, with my new maneuvers and the ability to attack 3 times, it's going to have to be some practice.
Pretend my new spell was in my book.
And that could all fit in nicely with the way the story's going, because Nylon is partially besieged in places, so
we might have to
everything's gearing up for war, right?
Yeah, we might have to just border up and you know, find a safe hole and stay there for a bit.
Let's just spend a whole week or 2 in Anders condom. It's fine.
Yeah. We can explore.
That's gonna stick now.
Our imaginations.
That phrase is one I never expected to hear on Malt Magic, let alone Malt Magic and more. Let's spend a week in Anders condom.
Yep. Put that on the t-shirt. I'll buy it
and smoke it.
Well, there we go. There's another t-shirt idea then.
You'd have to. It wouldn't be a t-shirt. It'd have to be like a balaclava with like a little condom bottle on the top
that you like roll over your head.
Yeah.
Or a tent.
Oh man!
Like
I tell you, I think we do a heavy RP episode next week after an entire fight.
Yeah, because
3-hour fight.
Because hey, Kirik went like 10 years in the past and came back, and we haven't fucking talked about that yet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point.
It's like,
you went 10 years in the past.
There's a lot of shit to get through.
Danny is 8 years younger, you know, and Bothrid's been a plant.
7 years older. And been a plant.
think-
Bothrid understands a whole new realm to existence at this point.
He should have taken a level in Druid, really, because of that.
Yeah. So, I also get to change out one of my spells because I've leveled up. Yes, Kirik, that's something that happens to me. You get to do it every day.
I don't understand the concept.
Given
Do you not
that
know
there's a
all
lot
the
of-
spells in your class? I don't understand.
Given that we come across a lot of random scribbles on shit, do you think comprehend language is a good shout?
Depends if there's something you're not using very often.
Oh, hang
Yeah.
on, no. It's any spoken language that I hear, most of it's written down.
But there's one that is for, I don't know if it's available for Bards. I think it is. Might be College of Lords specific though. Which it's not comprehend languages is. No, tongues should be spoken, and I think comprehend languages is.
Yeah, I thought comprehend languages was everything.
Yeah.
It says for the
Comprehend
languages,
languages.
you
Tongues
understand
is-
the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. Oh, you also understand any written language, so it's both.
Yeah.
Read the whole
well,
thing,
I
Danny.
was going to say, tongues is the spell grants the creature, well, yeah, whatever creature you
Ability to
touch, the
speak
ability
and
You
to
can-
understand any spoken
Yeah,
language.
everyone can understand you, and you can understand everyone. Kind of comprehend languages you can't speak back, I suppose. But with tongues you can.
True, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm done with that. Saves Bofford doing it in Caveman, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think Bothrid did a really good job there of
Oh,
his eyes rolling
he
back
did.
into his skull and
This is
going.
fantastic.
And I
Absolutely
got rid of Earth
fantastic.
Tremor, because I'm never close enough for Earth Tremor to work.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Also, bards, can bards ritual cast? They can't, can they?
Yes, I think so.
It's warlocks and sorcerers. They can't.
Yeah.
It's warlocks and
Yeah, I
sorcerers. They
thought
can't.
bards could because they're arcane, like just one step away from being a wizard, really, aren't they?
Yeah.
They sing.
Yeah, I
So-
think you're right.
Basically, yeah.
So how would I ritual? What do you mean?
You can
Ritual cast means you can
Basically,
spend
rather
10
than
minutes.
spending a spell slot.
Yes, you can ritual cast the dome and therefore not use a spell slot.
Oh,
Yeah, like
So,
Not
which
much.
also means that even if you don't have any spell slots left, you can still cast the dome.
yeah,
Yeah, still cast the
Which is
spell.
probably more
You just have to
important.
spend 10 minutes doing it rather than instantaneous.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it should be the same for comprehend languages, I think.
True.
Yes.
Which I think is ritual as well.
So yeah,
Buzzing.
that is.
buzzing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bards are very utility. Like
Yeah.
they're really good.
I kind of want to play a bard from the beginning and have all
Full
of the
bard.
levels. Full bard.
Just literal full bard, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's the thing. Like, this campaign, you've all dipped and multi-classed a bit and played around with stuff. I'm expecting campaign 2 to get a lot of zany ideas like, I want a character that does this, and this is where we're going to stick with it until the narrative tells me to go otherwise.
Yeah.
So, yeah, could be fun.
It's pretty much the
Lots of
plan.
ways to go yet.
Pretty
Well,
much the
thankfully,
plan.
that's not happening next week, guys. So I can't.
It is not happening next week.
How the hell did that happen? Right? None of us.
Dice
understood
gods.
That. Dice
That is
gods.
I'm
definitely
gonna
down.
have
Yeah,
a
we got lucky.
Dragonborn rabbit folk
Vandra definitely came in
hybrid
there.
as my character.
Dragonborn. What?
Rabbit folk.
Dragonborn
Lovechild.
rabbit folk.
Jesus.
No, I'm not. I don't even know. I can't
a
even
dragon hunts a
comprehend that in my
rabbit.
head.
I'm gonna
Rabbit
play one of
explodes.
the. I'm gonna play one of the plasmids or whatever they're called.
That's my
Yes.
sake.
I'm gonna play the
You're
T1000.
walking
campaign
amoeba.
2. Yeah, T1000.
As long as Anders not there, because he'll mould you into a sex toy.
Jesus. Oh dear. On that note,
I was going to say, on that note, I don't know where we can go with that one. So maybe we
End it
should see
now.
what the hell
End it
happens
now.
next week. Oh my goodness me. Guys, thank you ever so much for tuning in again to Malt Magic and Ball. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you have also enjoyed what an incredible episode we had last Monday. I cannot believe it. We're still here. Our characters are still here. So truly amazing. Do please follow us on Twitch. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Find our podcast wherever podcasts can be found. And follow us on social media. Would love to see you next week on Twitch. just to see where on earth we're going to go next. So thank you ever so much indeed, and see you next week. Good night.